What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over a way you can bomb cover for palms and quarters using the same exact plays we talked about yesterday. If you guys missed that, be sure you go check out the channel and find it. It's literally the video right before this. It's pretty easy. But we're going to be back into gun tight and going into bench switch. Now, last video I asked for some suggestions on what playbook I would use for the first half of the CFM. Nobody commented but me and a couple other people, but nobody mentioned anything about playbook. So mention a playbook, drop a playbook down below in the description that you guys want me to use. It could be your playbook, it could be a random playbook, and I'll use that for the first 4 weeks of the CFM game. So we'll go ahead and go into bench switch, and we're going to start in a cover 4 quarters. Now, you can use this with any wide receiver. It doesn't matter about speed. Speed's obviously going to be a little bit more helpful to get downfield quicker, but you don't need it. In fact, we're going to be using Michael Thomas. We got rid of Tyreek Hill, and we're going to be using Michael Thomas. So what you want to do is go ahead and motion over that corner out, change it to a post route, drag Y, streak A, and then we're going to just go ahead and block our running back and double team this defensive end so we can roll out. From here, you're going to be looking for Michael Thomas for an easy one-play touchdown. You can see right there, bang, laser. Super easy to hit against a cover 4 quarters and a cover 4 palms. At the end of this video, we'll be talking about a little bit of defensive adjustments you guys can use to help prevent the match from screwing up, because match sucks. It's random, it's awful. That's all I gotta say. But again, this is cover 4 quarters. Just motion over B, put Y on a drag, and streak your tight end. That time you can see the cover 4 palm, the quarter kind of just glitched out, but would still hit the dot over the top. Now, palms is tricky. We're going to go ahead and head over to big nickel over G, and we're going to use cover 4 palms. Now, the reason I say that palms is tricky, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Most times it doesn't work, and sometimes it still doesn't work. You never know what it's actually going to do. So, back into gun tight, and we'll go back into this bench switch. So the setup is the same exact way. So you go ahead and drag Y, streak A, motion over B, or whoever your receiver may be in that position. And you may find that this outside quarter will sometimes, not always, but sometimes match the post route that you motion over from the corner. He sometimes will match him. It's not always going to be the case, so if you find that he is matching, then just keep trying it. Eventually he will get open. That's why cover 4 palms is just beyond broken, in my opinion. I think it's an awful defense to run. But let's just go ahead and double team so you can roll out. This time you notice that the outside quarter, the inside quarter actually matches right there. That's interesting. I've never seen the inside quarter match in that example before. That's a first time. So we'll try that one more time. A on a streak, motion over Michael Thomas, Y on a drag. Now you have a post route, snap the ball. We'll see what happens this time. There we go. Okay, so this time he is now matching. I am honestly never seen that in my entire life. EA Sports, it's in the game. But I can guarantee you guys, eventually he will not match. So one change we're going to go ahead and make, if you notice that they're matching for some magical reason all of a sudden. Literally, I've tried this thousands of times before this video, and I'm not joking. And it's worked just fine. All of a sudden now it matches. This is why palms is so stupid. But we're going to go ahead and sub in Tyreek Hill instead. Going back into this bench switch. Big nickel over G, cover 4 palms. I promise you guys this does work. I wouldn't post this video if it did not work. So go ahead and streak your tight end. Y on a drag. Block your running back. Double team so we can roll out. And there we go. You can see right there. I know for a fact it's not personnel. I was just anticipating him to match. But you can see now, all of a sudden, he isn't matching. We did the same exact adjustments, but cover 4 palms proves to be the dumbest defense in the game, because you never know what it's going to do. So let's go and do that one more time. A on a streak, motion over Tyreek Hill or whoever wide receiver you may have in that position. Y on a drag, A on a streak, block your running back, double team so we can roll out. And again, you can see this time the inside and outside quarter are completely occupied for a touchdown. So this is why cover 4 palms sucks. And this is why sometimes if a beater doesn't work the first time, just keep trying it, because eventually it will work. Again, with palms, you need to have your tight end on the wide side of the field. So when you motion over that post route, you're going to be able to beat it. Otherwise, if you have your tight end on the short side, one of the quarters are almost always going to match instead. It's crazy how that works. But now let's just talk a little bit about defense. So match defense, especially cover 4 quarters. Cover 4 quarters is probably one of the worst ones to use, and why I don't like using it, because you never know how it's going to play. Same thing with palms. But we're going to go into gun type bench switch. First off, the thing you can do is hit play the sticks. Play the sticks often gets rid of the match defense behind it, and then we'll set this up same exact way like we did last time. We'll double team him so we can roll out. And it should get rid of the match, and it should in turn take away that post route. You can see right there, bang, no longer able to throw it. So really easy adjustment. The same thing's going to go for cover 4 palms as well. The other way is to user it. So if you know that they're going to go ahead and, let's just say, motion this guy over so you know the play that's coming, you could just manually take that away. In fact, you could go ahead and shade underneath as well so you can have hard flights. You don't have to worry about the drag. And then just watch for whoever you think is going to get open. So you know, you can see right there, bang, that time the quarters, who knows what they're doing in this situation, don't match whatsoever. But he matches late. Luckily, the inside quarter goes down right there, but is still able to play it fairly well. I don't know, maybe the CPU got confused by whether we're playing the sticks or not. I don't know. You never know. And shading underneath really shouldn't affect that much, but you can see even with the shade underneath, the inside quarter will match late, but eventually will match. And so just kind of be aware of that. It kind of seems like shading really changed in match defense. I don't really run match defense all too much. It's just not that good. But that's how you're going to go ahead and defend this. The best way, personally, I would say, is just to play the sticks. And then we'll just go ahead and hop onto this defensive lineman, set it up, motion over, drag Y, block running back, double team so you can roll out. The 3A cook's going to play pretty much as a secondary user. Big T, bang, nothing to throw to. Of course, you can take your little check down for a little 5-yard gain. But in Madden, in MUT particularly, you're really not going to get too many yards off of that. There's just not enough speed on the field, and there's too much speed. Let me correct myself. There's too much speed everywhere, and zones play like absolute demons when you try to take your check down. So, with that being said, that's going to take care of this video. Really, really simple way to beat cover 4 palms and quarters. Of course, you can user it. You can play the sticks and shade underneath. Both of those ways are going to bag this play completely. So just be aware of what your opponent is doing on defense and take what's given. And until next time, guys, get in the lab. Let me know in the comment section. Again, last reminder, I need to know a playbook that you want me to use. We'll be drawing playbooks. So leave that down below in the comment section. And here in a couple, maybe probably next week sometime, we will be drawing live for the playbook both on defense and on offense that we'll be using. So until next time, get in the lab. This has been T Meister. See ya.